Guys, so let's start. Right. So let's start. Right. Uh, Before starting, right, right. So right. Before starting, if you guys remember, we had some discussions. Right. Right. Not discussions actually. Right. I have uploaded the pandas. Pandas 5 with some extra few things right there. Right. So do you guys got some time to watch that, right, to see that, right, right, right. So the notebooks of pandas 5 was uploaded. Then also I have provided some time series type of problem statement, how to solve that, right, right. So did you guys got some time to check it? Yes or no, guys? Quickly, let me check how many of you are just following that, right? Pandas 5 notebook, right, right, right. Anyone, right, who followed that? No. Adeline says no. Atanaska says hello. Hello, Atanaska. But I just wanted you guys to look at that, right? Pandas 5, there are few important concepts out there in the notebook. Multi-index is there, melt options are there, melt function is there. So please check it out that. Check it out that. I'm trusting you guys that you will check it out, right? Right. So now let me focus on the current scenario. So till now, what we have seen, guys, right? If I have to talk about till now, right, so till now, right, so till now we have seen visualization 1, right. In this visualization 1, right, visualization 1, we have seen first scatter plot, right, then also we saw line chart or line plot, right. So first we started with line chart, then we started with scatter plot. So line chart whenever you want to do some sort of trend analysis, scatter plot whenever you want to understand the relationship between two variables, right, 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 right. So now guys, we will start with visualization 2, right. So visualization 2 actually will be continuation to the Matplotlib other plots, right. And on Wednesday we will be having one more class of visualization, I guess visualization 3, right. I was hoping to end this in 2 lectures, but I don't think it will be possible because we are solving a lot of problems, right, while looking at things. So let's start, guys. Meanwhile, I had got some notebook from someone. I don't remember the name, but there was a notebook sent to me. Right, right, right. Uh, who was C? Yes, here it is. Notebook, not the dataset. Tanya. Tanya has sent me a notebook, some listings.csv. It is 55 MB. Please, Tanya, give me in a drive link, maybe. Right, 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 right. Just upload that data on the drive, and then maybe I can share that with everyone so that we can we can start with that, right, 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 right. So let's start, right, let's start. So we will again start with the data sets that we have already seen, that is your IPL dataset. We'll start with IPL dataset and then we'll move slowly. So first thing, we are going to import the libraries. Import pandas as pd, pandas as pd. Then we have import numpy as np, numpy as np, and then import matplotlib, matplotlib dot pyplot as plt, pyplot as plt, pyplot as plt, pyplot as plt. Very good. So these are the libraries that we have seen. Don't worry, Atanaska, nothing has been skipped, right? Don't worry about that, right? Sajil says, "Have you started the class at 5:45?" Don't worry about that. So basically, what happened? I started early because I was on the table, right? Right, right. So don't worry about that. Nothing has been completed yet, right? But please try to join at the time, right? It is like at 6 p.m. IST. But anyway, should I move ahead, guys, now? Right, right. Should we start now? Right. We have studied a lot of things in line chart and scatter plot. It's time to now start studying other plots. Should we start now, everyone, on the same page quickly? Right, right. Everyone, I want to hear yes from everyone with all energy. Who is sleeping? I am just looking at, right? I am able to see that few people are sleeping. Who are those people? Who are those people who are sleeping? Right, right, right. Very good. Everyone is back. I am not seeing Ada. Where is Ada? Ada is not there. Right. Asutosh is not there in the class. Maybe they will join later. But let's say we are going to see at a later stage. Right. So let's start with bar chart. So we are going to start with bar plot. Right. So we have seen the line chart. We have seen, scatter plot, but now we are going to start with bar plot. So this is again going to be very, very interesting, that how the bar plot looks like, what is the use cases of bar plot. So we are going to see everything in detail. Right, right. So let's start with the bar plot. Bar plot. Right, right. Bar plot. Let's try to study with this bar plot. Right. First thing, what is the bar plot? When it is used to see the distribution of categorical data. To see the distribution of categorical data, we use bar plot or categorical variables. What is the meaning of categorical variables? Formally I have not defined it yet, but categorical variable means the feature or the variables which has categories in it or strings in it. That's it. Right, right, right. To show you an example, I will just go to my file and let's see if that data is available here. So videos, I will just check it out. CC videos and notes. Uh, Career craft. Meanwhile, one more thing, I have also rearranged all the Python materials. If you guys saw it, it is, I have arranged and everything is out there now. Right. So please look at it. Right. It is arranged in a very good way now. Right. So visualization, where is the data set? Do you guys remember that? Where is the data set? Where is the data set? IPL 223. Okay. So this is the data set that we are going to use it. Right. Our data set that we already have, seen earlier as well. But let's see, we will start with this data set and slowly we will move ahead with other data sets. So no need to worry about that. Right. Right. So we will read this data set. So pd dot read csv. So pd dot read csv. Right. So pd dot read csv, and we have something called IPL dataset. IPL dataset. So this is your batting dataset. So I will rename it as whatever name you want. So let's say maybe batting data set. So batting data set, or it's a df, put df is easy to keep it like this. So again, unicode error. Do you guys remember how did we solve this unicode error? Anyone remembers that? Right, right, right. So encoding error is equals to ignore. If you just do ignore, you will just simply ignore it here, and then you will get this df. Fine. Very good. Now, guys, let's say you have a problem statement. The problem statement is very simple. Problem statement, problem statement is very simple. How many number of fours and fours and six, right, is hit by each team. This is the problem statement. Right, right. How many numbers of fours and six, right, how many numbers of fours and six is hit by each team? Right, right. This is, let's say, one of the problem statement. How we are going to solve this? Right, right. I am not sure how to solve it. Let's say I don't know how to solve it. Right, I will solve it, don't worry about that, I know. But let's say how to solve it, we don't have any idea as of now. Right, right, right. There comes the rescue, that is bar plot. Bar plot will help you out to plot these type of problem statements. I will talk about this, slowly, right? But as of now, first of all, let's see that we have a data set x is equals to, maybe let's say here the team is CSK, Chennai Super Kings. Let's say I am just writing CSK, right? The initials, right? CSK. Maybe the team is Gujarat Titans, right? Gujarat Titans, GT. Then we have, let us CSK, I will put it capital CSK. And then maybe RR, very good. Tanya loves RR. So let's say RR. And then maybe let's say RCB. Let's assume, right, that CSK has hit, right, maybe let's say 100 of 4s and 6, GT maybe 90, RR 110, and RCB is a bad team, so maybe let's say 80. I'm sorry, right? Whoever loves RCB, Royal Challengers Bangalore, right? Whoever loves, just I'm so sorry for that. Right, now you want to make a plot, so you have to just do plt dot bar. So they do it plt dot bar, and then you just do it x comma y, and then color is equals to red. Simple. Color is equals to red. You can put any color, doesn't matter. And this looks like this, right? This looks like this. So now you can see CSK has hit 100, GT some numbers, RR some numbers, RCB some numbers. Right, right. So this is the benefit of this bar plot. On one side, you have some categorical values, right? On other side, whatever numbers, it can be frequency or some number associated with that, you will get on the y-axis. Simple, easy. And this vertical plot can also be converted to horizontal plot. How? Simple, plt dot bar h. Plt dot bar h. So now if you just write bar h, this will be your horizontal plot, something like this. Right? So far so good. Everyone is able to do till here in your notebook. Yes or no? Right, 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 right. So now if you have to define bar chart, how to define this, right? What is a bar plot, right? Right, bar plot uses rectangular rectangular bars rectangular bars to compare several categories. That's it. Categories categories right? Categories, right? Right, or let's say groupings of data, right? Now, what is the height of this bar? Right. The height of the bar plot, the height of the bar plot corresponds to corresponds to corresponds to the amount of data it represents. Amount of data it represents. It can be anything, frequency, right? It can be total value, anything of data it represents, right? Right. This is understanding. Now comes this problem statement. Now solve this, right? Problem statement, solve this. Guys, please go ahead and solve this. How many numbers of 4s and 6 hit by each team? So let's say we have this data frame, right? So we have this data frame. I will just show you, right? And you guys have to do it. Everyone has to do it. So let's say this is your data frame, match number, batsman, right? All of these, data frame you have, right? So here, if you see Devon Conway is the batsman, team is this, run is this, right? 4s and 6 is this. Now, with respect to each team, right, you have to plot with the number of 4s and 6 on the y-axis. Sum it, 4s and 6, number of 4s and 6, please sum it and then do it. Are you guys doing it? Everyone, please try it out. Everyone, right? Please try it out quickly, right? How many of you are doing, guys? Quickly. Guys, are you trying it out quickly? Yes or no? Right? Please, guys, try it out. Now, guys, I should start, right, answering it. Sada, you are not in the right direction. Other people, what are you guys doing? Right? Why you guys are not trying it out, guys? Please try it out. If you guys not will not try it out, how will you learn? Right? Right. So first of all, you have to add it. Fours and six. Number of fours. This is 4 4. Number of six 9. So how many numbers of fours and six? Right. Right. Is hit by each team. Right. So first number of fours and six. You add it. Make a new column. Total number of boundaries. I have given you guys that hint. How you will make total number of boundaries? DF number of boundaries. Let's say boundaries number. Then what you will do? You will just write is equals to DF, right? And then just write force, right? Force, right? Please, guys, this you have to try it out. Plus DF 6, right? 6. So now this is your DF, right? This is your DF. So now this is boundaries numbers, right? So this is your 13, 5, 1. Now what you have to do next? Right, 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 right. Please do it quickly, guys. Don't take this much of time. Now you guys should be expert in doing these things. Right, right, right. Sajil has done something. Let's say, I guess Sajil has done it correctly. You could have done this way as well. Most probably Sajil is correct. So group by boundaries, then this boundaries dot plot kind equals to bar. Very good. So he has done both 4 and 6 separately. Very good. Keep it up. Right. So you can just write bond plt dot so. Right. Plt dot so. So you have done, this has been done by, right, Sajil, to do it individually, right? Chennai Super Kings, Delhi Capital, Gujarat Titans. It has been done, right? Uh, what to say? Individually for fours and six, But if you just group by instead of this, right? So here I will just write individual, individual, individually, individually, right? Individually, individual 4 and 6, right? Individual 4 and 6. But now let's say here I want to give maybe, right, right, boundaries, based on boundaries, based on boundaries. So you can just simply, copy this, right? Just copy. I will just copy Sajil's code and see what I'm going to do it. So I will just copy this, and now what I'm going to do here, instead of 4 and 6, what I will do, boundaries number. So group by team and then just put boundary number. So here I will just write boundary number. So boundaries number, what I'm going to do, boundaries number, right, right. So now if you see, this is the plot. It looks like the highest one is, I guess, Mumbai Indians has hit the highest number of boundaries, right? Did you guys got it, everyone? Do you think, guys, really this is hard? How many of you think that this is hard and you could not have done it, right? How many of you think, guys, quickly, right? Sada, do you think that you could have not done this? Asutosh, Sukhi, Kinsuk, Wali, Survi, right? Rishikesh, I have a very high hope from you, right? He was the most active student in the analytics batch, right? Right, right, right. So guys, this was not that hard, right? It was easy, right? Should I raise the bar, guys? Should I give you one more question? Right? Should I give you one more question? Right? Everyone excited? Right? Right? Right. So this time you have to again, right? Who are the top 10? Who are top 10 run scorers? Run scorers. Try it, scorers. Try it out. Who are top 10 run scorers? Right. 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 Please do it. Who are the top 10 run scorers? Everything is in front of you. Just try it out. No one has answered it till now. So let's see it, guys. So let's see it. So first of all, right, who are the top 10 run scorers? Right. So first of all, DF. See DF, we have something called match number. In each of the match, right, right, some batsman will be there, some score will be there, right, right. So now, right, there are two things. First, you want to concentrate over batsman. Second, you want to concentrate over match number, right? So both are the things are the possibility. Both are the possibility. So what you can do, df dot group by first, df dot group by on batsman. So let's say batsman, right? Batsman, right? So this is your batsman. Then what you want to sum? You want to sum run. So you want to sum run, right? Very good. So this is your group by summed up on run, right? Now, not summed up. Now it will be summed up on run, and then you have to sort values. So sort values, right? By ascending equals to false, ascending equals to false, right? Ascending equals to false, and then, right, ascending equals to false, and then head 10. So let's say head 10. You want top 10. See, Faf du Plessis 730, Subman Gill, Virat Kohli, Sasvi Jaswal, Gaikwad, Devon Conway, Rinku Singh, and Heinrich Klaassen. So these are top batsmen, right? So top batsmen, just write like this: top batsman. Very good. Right? Now what I will do? So this top batsman. Now you want to make a plot. So top batsman dot plot, right? Dot plot kind is equals to bar. So you can just do this way. Kind equals to bar. Now, one thing, this time I will use bar horizontal. Why? I will talk about this. Now, color, whatever color you want to put, you can just put it. So let's say here, I want to put orange and then something age color, age color, color, age color is equals to, let's say maybe black, just to make it more beautiful. Now, simple plt dot title, plt dot title, you can have title top 10, top 10 run scorers, run scorers, right? Then plt dot x level is scorers, right? Spelling is wrong. So now plt dot x label, plt dot x label, and then here I will just write total, you know, x on the x axis you want batsman actually. So batsman, and plt dot y level, plt dot y level, you want runs, runs. Okay, actually this is horizontal, then I will just do opposite. So batsman here, and then up it will be runs, runs, batsman and runs, and then we are having plt dot so, plt dot so. Now this will look like something like this, beautiful. Now, when to use horizontal bar plot and vertical bar plot, I will come to the comparison. But did you guys got it? Yes or no? Right, right. Everyone, right, 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 right. Very easy. Last question, guys. This time, please do it. Right, right. How many were scored in each match? How many runs were scored in each match? Each match. Please try to do this. Even if you just copy paste this code and just make few changes, you will be able to answer this. Right? Right. Please try it out. Sajal says one doubt I tried directly using plt.bar, but it doesn't work if you use group by. Right. So for group by this, it becomes series. That's why it doesn't work. Right. So maybe that's why you can use directly like this. Right. Right. Before that, please guys go ahead. How many runs were scored in each match? Please go ahead and do this. Please do go ahead and do this. This is not that hard. It's very easy, guys. Very easy. Right, right, right. See what we have done. Top batsman. Right. Now you have to do it on the match runs. Simple. Right. So what you have to do, match runs here, I can just put like this: df dot group by, df dot group by, df dot group by, right, right, group by. This will be on match number, right, match number. Rishikesh has done finally, I guess, match number, but match number, you have done the spelling correctly or not? Maybe let's see it. So df, right, so df, and here you have match number, match number. So again, you are also not running the code on notebook, Rishikesh. Df.group by match number, right? So this is your match number. Then you have run, you have submit. This run, and then you need to sum it up. So you will get something like this match number and this sum, right? So this becomes your match runs, match runs. Now again, what you will do, you will do the same thing. Now one thing I will introduce here, plt dot, right, x tick. So basically there is a lot of matches. Now it might be, very overlapping. So here plt dot x tick will rotate this, and here you are getting a beautiful plot like this, right? Is it clear, everyone? Rishikesh is traveling. It's okay, Rishikesh, not a problem. right? Right. Adeline, please execute the code on Jupyter notebook. Right, 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 right. Okay, so far so good, everyone. Right, 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 right. Should I move ahead or I should give one more question quickly? Right, right, right. One more. So who has hit the more sixes? Try it out. Who has hit the more sixes? Who has hit the more sixes? More sixes. See, guys, this is the practice of both pandas and visualization. Who has hit the more sixes? Right, right. Player wise, player wise, player wise, player wise. Top 10 player, let's say. Top 10 player. Right. Please do it. Top 10 player. Right. Please try to do this. Right. Right. Please try to do this, guys, quickly. Right. 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 So what I'm going to do, I will just put the code and leave it, guys. You guys have to do it. So just try it out whenever you get free time. So Faf du Plessis has hit the highest number of sixes, right? Right. But anyway, now moving ahead, guys. Now I will just move ahead, right? So what I'm going to do, right? I am going to show you some parameters. So actually to make the plot more beautiful, this bar plot more beautiful. So where are the initial data that I had to taken? Okay, so very good. This is the initial data I had taken. Right, right. Not a problem. Right. Now here, this is your plot. Right? CSK, GT, something like that. Now you can add few things: plt.x level, plt.x level. So whatever x level you want. So maybe let's say name of teams. So you want name of teams. Then we have plt.y level, plt.y level, right? Then we want, what was that score? Let's say score, right? Scores, right? And then we have plt.show, right? Let's say this is the thing: CSK, GT, RR, RCB, and these are the scores. Now I want to make it more beautiful. So what I can do it here. So plt.bar, right? To make the bar plot more beautiful, making bar plot more beautiful, making bar plot more beautiful, plot more beautiful, right? Beautiful, right? So now here, right? So now I am going to have something like this. So this is the thing. Now what I want to do, let's say I will control first the width, right? So I'll just write it here: width is equals to 0.25, 0.25. So let's say this width, I have controlled this width. See, now this width has changed to a smaller number. Then I can also have align. Align is equals to age. Always align to age, right? So age, right? So if you see, right, this plot has shifted to age, right? This has shifted to age. Are you able to see the difference? Right. See, this is to the age, right? Align equals to age means align equals to age means align equals to age means, right, starting the names after the tick, after the tick on x-axis, on x-axis. Here if you see, the names are starting after ticks here. Actually not the name. Align equals to age means starting the bar after the tick and name on x-axis, and name on x-axis. This is the first thing, right? Now to make it more beautiful, I can change the age color. So what I will do, age is equals to some value, let's say green. I want age is green. Now I want the age to have line width, some line width, maybe line width of 3 inches. Then I want the intensity, Alpha is equals to maybe let's say 5. I want intensity to be reduced, right? Right. Which intensity? This red color intensity. Then finally, I want line style. So line style, that is the boundary line. I want something like this, right? Something like this. Now it should be okay, but let's see if it is not okay, right? Age, right? Age. So age, okay. This age is wrong. So this should be age color. So color is color, color. Hope it works. What is this? Alpha is outside 0 to 1 range. 0.5 I had given, right? Okay, I missed zero point 0.5. 0.5. Now see how beautiful this plot looks like, right? So you have boundary, we have some shade. You can increase the shade. It is not a problem. So let's say you put it 1 also, it's okay. See, but this looks a beautiful plot, and you can use this, right, anywhere, right? This same thing can be also put horizontal plot. Let's say horizontal plot, something like this, bar h. So now if you do bar h, it will looks like this. Okay, so in bar h you will have to change the parameters. You don't need to worry about that, right? Right. Right. So here in bar h, what I can do, line equals to age width. I will just remove this width. So let's say width I will just remove and just try it out. It will look like this. See, right? So horizontal and vertical plot, both you can just look at like this, right? Adeline says, show the code. Adeline, which code you want to see? This code, right? Please see this code. I will copy paste in the chat, not a problem. So I have copied pasted in the chat, right? Right. Can we add value on each bar? Yes, you can add value in each bar, not a problem. Same way, just iterate through that and then start using annotate to annotate the values in each of this bar. Clear so far? Yes or no? Everyone, right? 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 Yes or no, guys? Everyone, right? 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 Anyone has any questions? Right? 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 Anyone has any questions? Now, now, I have one question that you guys have to do it. Now, again, you must be thinking, sir, you just keep giving questions and then saying that you have to do it, you have to do it. Okay. This question is the last question for the bar plot. Okay. Make a bar plot something like this. Right. Right. Actually, I wanted to show you something. So, DF. Mm, balls, 4s, and 6. Very good. So, you have batsmen. Right. Right. You have batsmen. This is very interesting, guys. You have to do it. Everyone has to do it. On the x-axis, you have batsmen. On the x-axis, you have batsmen. Let's say batsmen here we have Rituraj Gaikwad. Rituraj, right? So this player, Rituraj Gaikwad, right? Right. And this Rituraj Gaikwad, I'm just giving an example. Here, number of balls played, number of fours, right? And number of six. Similarly, you will be having Moin Ali, right? Number of balls played, number of balls, number of fours, and number of six. And in fact, put number of run as well, run also. So number of runs. So runs, balls, fours, and six. Or you can keep ball in front. Ball, run, 4 and 6. Ball, run, right, 4 and 6. And this you have to do for top 5 batsmen. First of all, did you guys understood the problem statement? Yes or no? This is the ultimate depth that you have to go with respect to the bar plot. First of all, did you guys have understood the question? Obviously, my handwriting is bad. I will make another. So this is, let's say, one player, Rituraj Gaikwad. Here, balls, number of balls, right? Runs, runs, force. Obviously, force will be lower than that. So let's say force, right? And then maybe six. And this you have to do for top four batsmen, one, two, three, and four. You started doing every one. Yes or no? This is ultimate question. If you guys can do it, you have the understanding of pandas, bar plot, visualization with complete expertise. Right, right. So make a plot for the top one, two, three, four, for top four or five batsmen. Let's say top five batsmen with right balls, runs, force, and six details. This is the question. Right, 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 right. Guys, are you trying it out quickly? Are you guys trying it out? Right. Yes. Top will be the one who has highest runs. Top four, top five batsmen. Right. Make a plot for the top five batsmen in terms of runs. In terms of runs. In terms of runs. With balls, runs, force, and six details in the plot. Right. 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 Please try it out, guys. Please try it out. Praveen, we are seeing the visualization. Just see for some few more minutes, then you will understand what it is going on. Right, right, right. So make a plot for the top five batsmen in terms of runs with balls, runs, force, and six. Right, in details of the plot. Right. Mhm. Anyone has done it? Right. Other people. Uh, Sajil says he has done. Group by batsman, ball, four, six runs. Top five batsmen and largest runs. Okay. Looks good. Looks good, Sajil. Other people, right? So let's see what Sajil has done. So I will just copy paste the Sajil's code. Right. So starts equals to group by batsman for each batsman in terms of balls, four, six runs. Very good. Sum it up. Top five batsmen will be five and largest. Again, this is a very good thing. And largest, instead of head, you can use and largest. and largest means top 5 values, right? Right, top highest or highest values, right? Right, highest values, values, right? Values. And now this is this, now kind equals to bar. Let's see it. Very good, very good. Ball 4 6 and run. He has done it exactly the way I wanted it, right? Right, right. Very good, right? Right, right. Very good, Sajil. What about other people? Are you guys still struggling? What is happening? Right, 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 right. Okay, no worries. So now should I move ahead? Right, right, right. Everyone who else are trying, just look at this. Right, 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 and answer me. Right, right, right. Now I will just give you one homework. This you have to do it right on your own. So basically, sns.load dataset. Seaborn is a library which you can use to load a dataset. Seaborn we are going to study just after Matplotlib. So we have this iris data frame, right? So this is your data frame, right? Right. And you want to create a bar plot, right? Right. For each of these species. Okay, let it be like this. Don't worry about that because this will see on EDA. If I just increase the bar with each question, then people will start facing difficulty, right? Right. But anyway, till here, you guys are enjoying this, right? Yes or no? Everyone enjoying? Now we are going to histogram. Histogram. This is very, very interesting, right? So first thing, histogram is for continuous numerical data. For continuous numerical data. Till here, till here, you were seeing that this was categorical, right? For the places, right? There was categorical value, and then you were seeing the frequency, right? Or the total value, something like that. Now this time, right? Now this time, you want to make a plot for continuous numerical data, right? Now, if the value will be continuous, so for example, I will show you. So let's say age is there, a column age is there. Age there, the values are, let's say 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 2.5 years, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. These are some age of babies, right? Now, how to get how many babies are there in a certain age group? So, first of all, you will divide this age in this bins. So, let's say 2 to 3. So, 2 to 3, there will be some people, right? Some babies, right? Then 3 to 5, there will be some babies. 5 to 6, some babies. 7 to 8, some babies, something like that. Till here, if you see, right, this is an individual bar plot. This represents, ball. This represents 4. This represents 6. This represents runs, right? Here, if you see, these are individual plots. But now the histogram will be continuous plot, right? So what does this histogram do? Right, it counts the number of data points falling into each bin, fall into each bin, that fall into each bin, right? What is this bin? Interval, simple interval of range of values, right? This is called as beans, right? This is called as beans, right? Right. I will give you an example, very good example, right? You would love this, right? You will love this, right? Right. So before giving that example, as usual, right? In this Indian education system, we'll start with first theory, right? So what I'm going to do, I have one data set. I will create one data set, right? So let's say np dot random dot normal. So normal. I want this data from 0 to 1, right? And this will be 1000 data points. What is this random? It means random numbers. What is this normal? Some sort of distribution that you don't need to worry about as of now. And this becomes your data. Now, this is your data. And now, if you look at the data, it looks like this: 5, -2, 8, something like that. These are the values. Right, right, right. And actually, this is not 5. Remember, if it is -02, it means 2 decimal places more will be here, right? So it becomes 0.05, some values like this, right? Right. Maybe I will just 0 to 1 instead of 0 to 1, let's say 10 to 20. This will make more sense. Then the values will be here. So 10 to 20, some values are here. Now, guys, what I'm going to do, I will create a basic histogram, right? Or let it be 0 to 1, doesn't matter, because I just want the plot to look good. So let's say 0 to 1. And now I want to make a histogram. How to create a histogram? So you have to write plt.hist. So plt.hist. So the moment you write plt.hist, it will create a histogram with the data in it. Then how many bins you want. By default, it is 20 bins, if I'm not wrong, or 10 bins. I will just check it out. And then let's say color, whatever color you want. So let's say I love yellow, so I will just put yellow. And just let's say is color, I want to put a green. Is color is equals to green. I just want to put like this. Now this will be this. Now plt.x label, plt.x label value, right? Value. Then we will be having plt.y label, y label, plt.y label, and then we will be having frequency, frequency, and then we are going to have plt.title, title, that is histogram plot. So histogram plot, and then finally we are having plt.show. Now if you just execute, the plot looks like this, right? Right. So this is the bin, right? This interval is bins, right? Right. These intervals are actually bins, right? Right. Right. These are bins. Now, if you see it carefully, right, right, right. This on the y-axis is frequency. Frequency means how many times a value is appearing in this interval. Now let's remove this. Let's remove the bins and see what is the by default bins. Right, right. Okay, by default is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. By default, it is 10 bins. So default bin is 10. Bins is 10. Right, right. Bins is 10. Otherwise, if you want to have more number of bins, then you just write bins is equals to 10 or 20, whatever you want to put. Right. Done. This is your histogram plot. But again, right, right. Again, we need to understand the use case. And for that, I have a very, very interesting question. Right, right, right. This actually in directly you cannot answer, to be very honest, right, right. But let's try to see it, right? You have to right, you have to find the six hitting abilities, six hitting ability, find six hitting ability of Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli. So you have to just do this. Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli, six hitting ability, right? So for this, what I'm going to do, I will just uh, put a filter data frame like this. Df Kohli is this, and Df Rohit Sharma is like this. So you can just see the Df Kohli, how it look like. It looks like this is your Df Kohli, and then Df Rohit. Now you have to figure out how is the six hitting capability of Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli. This is not a direct question. Very good question for interviews. This type, not exactly this, right? But this type of question I too usually ask in the interview if I am taking any interview, right? At least, and I ask this not to fresher. Obviously, freshers might not answer this. At least 3 4 years of experience, or someone has done data science certification, then I ask this type of question, right? Right. So will you guys try it out quickly? Will you guys try it out? Are you trying it out? Right. Please guys try it out. Anyone has done it? Quickly. Anyone has done it? Jyoti, why are you not doing it? Try it out. Adanaska, right? Pratiksha, I am seeing you after a lot of many days. Please try it out these questions. Right. Do you think, guys, I should reduce the bar of the exercises that we are doing in the class? Right. Just let me know, guys, if you feel demotivated. Right. Right. Don't think that you are not able to do it or something like that. No. Don't think that way. Right. Don't feel demotivated. Right. And if you feel like, right, 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 that this is really not happening to me, just connect to me personally. I don't have any problem. Right. Just try it out. Find the six hitting ability of Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli. Right. Right. Try it out, yeah. Try it out. Right. So, to give you a hint, make a overlapping histogram, right? Or two histogram together. Right. Direct, not do anything. Don't do anything. Direct make a histogram. So I'll just show you what you have to do it. Right. Right. Simple. Right. Just try this. See it here. Right. Right. So here if you see number of six per match Kohli versus Rohit. So here if you see these are number of sixes and frequency. So if you see it carefully, right, what is the observation, right? Rohit Sharma, right, is hitting more sixes as compared to, right, right, Virat Kohli in the number of matches, right, 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 right. Simple. That's it. Because if you see Rohit Sharma, sorry, Virat Kohli, number of sixes, only zero, this much, almost high. But Rohit Sharma is little bit less. Right. For one, this, two, this, right. Right. So maximum time you will see Rohit Sharma is there. Right. If sometime Virat Kohli is in form, then he hits a lot. Otherwise, that's a problem. But with this plot, there is some issue. What is the issue with this plot, guys? Can anyone figure it out? Right. Can we slightly twist this plot in order to get, right, more clearer plot? Maybe what I can do for one, right, we can have histogram, or for two, we can have other histogram, something like that. Right. That can be a possibility, but that will again be a bar chart. So that will become again a bar chart. But again, this is little bit complex to understand, but if you see it carefully, this blue color is Virat Kohli, this is red Rohit Sharma. Most of the time, this red color is there, and that's why you can say Rohit Sharma is hitting more number of, you know, uh, uh, more number of sixes as compared to Virat Kohli. Clear? One homework is there. So I want you guys to do a stack internal homework. Internal homework. Please try to do, right. Make a stacked bar chart out of the above question. Out of the above question. Out of the above question, or make a stacked bar chart for the above question. This will be your homework. Please try to do this. What is stacked bar chart? So I want a bar chart something like this. 6-1, let's say this is your Virat Kohli, right? And then here it will be Rohit Sharma. 6-2, it will be Virat Kohli and then Rohit Sharma. Or let's say Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli, right? Right. So these type of questions, right, right, you will find that stacked bar chart is more useful. So this is the homework. Please try it out, and you guys have to do it. Right, 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 right. So this was about histogram. So where is histogram? Where is histogram? Theory part. So histogram is again histogram. So histogram again, this is for one feature. So univariate analysis. This will be univariate analysis, right? Numerical plot. I have already mentioned that, right? Right. Now, guys, should I move ahead with, right, right, other plots? Before moving ahead to other plot, there is one more thing. One more thing. I just wanted to show you. This was actually, this could have been done, but let's say, right, there is one more thing, right, right, right. Okay, I will give you one more example of a stacked histogram. So let's say, so that you guys will have some more idea about histogram. So let's say we have data one. Data one is equals to np dot random, np dot random, np dot random dot normal. So here np dot random dot normal, we are going to have some data. So from here, let's say from here in here, let's say from 0 to 1, I want, let's say 1000 data. Now similarly for data 2, here I want np.random.normal, and here this time I want maybe 3 and 1 1000. Now I am going to create a stacked histogram, right? For that I will just copy a code which actually does this. So here I will put a stacked distribution of this plot. So this is nothing but a histogram, but internally Matplotlib makes sure that this is with two bins. Basically, the distribution is also a little bit different, right? Both of the data, but it looks like something like this. So this is your stacked histogram, right? Something. I want this type of plot actually here for Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma. You guys can just try it out. It's easy. If not, I will again just do it. Right, 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 right. This is the understanding. Anyone has any questions, please go ahead, because now I will be going towards some other plots. Right, right. Any questions so far? Anyone? Quickly, guys. Anyone has any questions so far? Right? Anyone? Right? 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 Anyone has any other questions? Quickly, yes or no? Right? No questions so far? Right? Very good. Very good. So now, guys, now let's move ahead. So we have seen a lot of things. Now we will move ahead to one of the most important plot, that is pie chart. This is also very interesting. So to make pie chart, we'll do this pie chart, but let's take a 5 minutes of break, not that more than that. So just a 5 minutes timer, and then again we'll come to this pie chart. Okay, so 5 minutes timer, and again we will come back after 5 minutes. Right. So 5 minutes will come after. So let's start, guys. Everyone back. Should we start quickly? So okay. So let's start. Right. So let's start. Now here we were seeing about the next plot that we are going to see is pie chart. This is again very interesting plot, right? Right, and this you are going to love it, right? So you are going to love it, right? Right, right. But one more thing. Let's say you want to actually make a average in a histogram, then how can you do that, right? So I have one piece of code. I will just put it here, right? Making an average line, right? So something like this. So if you see, this is your average line, so that you can compare the average. What is the average value from this line, right? Right. So here are what you have to do. Simple, you have to do AXV line, right? Right. AXV line, and then you can just write level equals to mean and whatever mean you want to calculate. This is something that you know, right? Make a average line in the plot. Make a average line in the plot. Line in the plot. This is something that I just wanted to show you. That's why I mentioned it out here. Now coming to pie chart. What is this pie chart, right? This is very interesting, right? Pie chart is very interesting. So pie chart, right, it is a plot that helps to show how categorical data is distributed. Data is distributed, right? Distributed, or percentage share of categorical variable. Percentage share, percentage share of a categorical variable. Simple, simple, right? Right, right. This is your pie chart, right? Right. So again, this time, what you can write, right? You can just say that how a category is contributing to the whole can be seen by pie chart, right? Right. So to the contribution find the contribution or percent share of each of the categories. That's it. That's the understanding, right? Right. Now how to do it. So we'll try to see different examples. So no need to worry about that. So let's start. So for this, I will first take a very simple example, and then slowly I will take some harder example, right? So let's say here we have, uh, mhm. Okay. So we had this one example. Where is this example? There was one example. I don't remember. Where is that data? That data gone? Yes. So let's say this is an example, right? Right. 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 So now here if you see, right, right, here if you see, there are two things, right? CSK, GT, RR, and RCB. And what is this Y? Let's say number of sixes, whatever you want to. Total number of sixes. Total number of sixes. Now you want to see this information in terms of a summary type of plot, right? Then you have to make a pie chart. How? So you have to write plt.py, plt.py. Right? First, write very simple. You want the percent share of y, so that's why you will write y, right? Then labels is equals to x. You want CSK, GT, RR, and RCB out there, and then you just make a plot like this. See, CSK, GT, RR, and RCB. right? Now you can name this. So plt.title, it will be a pie chart. So let's say here you can just write pie chart, pie chart, and then we can have plt.show. So plt.show, here you will be having this plot, beautiful plot. But again, you are not able to understand any number out of this, right? Right. Fine, you have made this plot, but what this plot is saying, you don't have any idea, right? So here you need to provide some percent number, right? So what you will do, right? Right. So there is a value called auto percent. So there is a parameter called auto percent. So you will write auto percent. So you will just write auto percent. Simple. Auto percent is equals to, here you will just write in this format. What is the format? 1.1, then float value, right, and till two decimal places. Simple. And now if you execute this, you will get 23.7%. This is 26.3%, 28.9%, 21.1%. Let's decrease some number by huge margin. Now see, this RR is 3.9%, 28.5%, this GT and this CSK. Right? Right. Interesting. This is interesting. Right? So your this is your pie chart. Right? I will give you one more example. Right? Right. So let's say programming language. Right? Programming language. Let's say Python, C, and Java. Right? Right. So now Python is very trendy. So students that are learning Python is, let's say, 980, right? C is like, 400, and Java, let's say, 100, right? Now you want to make a plot. Simple, just copy this plt.py, and then you want to see the distribution. What is the percent distribution of everything, right? So you can just write like this. So plt.py, I think I could have typed in this time. So plt.py, and then you can just put students. Remember the quantitative variable here, students should be put here. Levels is equals to this particular language, whatever language you want, and then beautifully you get this type of plot. Simple. Did you guys got it? Yes or no? Everyone. So far, so good. Right? 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 Should I now give you some tasks to do? Right? 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 So there is one question, and forget that you have studied pie chart, because this is very obvious. Since you have studied pie chart, then that's why this question you will answer as a pie chart. But let's say there is a question, very interesting question. How much of a batsman total run, total run runs came from boundaries? Just try it out, guys. Right? I don't know how many of you are researching these questions or data set. You will not find this question, to be very honest. Right? So if you see, this content is very structured. So I have started with a scatter plot, sorry, line chart, then scatter plot, then bar chart, then histogram, right? And good amount of questions with dummy examples, then real data set, right? Right. So please try it out now, guys. How much of a batsman total run comes from boundaries? This is very, very interesting question. Now you have to, guys, answer this. Right? Right. Right. Just try it out, guys, everyone. Right. It's not that hard again. I believe you guys can do it. Just try it out. Right. Everyone is trying it out quickly. Quick, guys. Anyone did it? Right, right. So, how much of a batsman total runs came from boundaries? Sajil has done it. Very good, Sajil. Right. Other people, this is not that hard, guys. This is not that hard. How much of a batsman total run came from boundaries? Right, right. Let's assume, okay, to make it more easy, right, batsman. Let's assume that the batsman is Virat Kohli. Assume the batsman is Virat Kohli. I have made it more easy, right? Right. Batsman is Virat Kohli. For Virat Kohli, how much of total run came from boundaries? Right. 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 So first of all, player is equals to Virat Kohli. Right. So Virat Kohli. Kohli. This is Virat Kohli. Now, what you will do? First of all, you will filter the data frame with Virat Kohli. Right. So, very good. DF batsman is equals to Virat Kohli. Something that has been, someone has written in the chat. So, let's say here, I will do first step this. Right. So, I will just copy one piece of code. And now, let's say DF batsman is equals to player. Then boundaries 4 into 4, 6 into 6. This is the total run. And you separate, subtract it from the runs that has been made, right? Right. And then after that, you will make a plot of pie chart. So this will be your pie chart. Simple. See, 55.7% from boundaries, 44.3% from runs. Total runs you subtract, right? Right. From total runs you subtract boundary runs to get other runs, and then finally you make a plot, something like this: boundary runs and other runs. Right. Right. This is the understanding. Right. Right. Can you have more good colors here? Yes, you can have as good as color you want. So let's say you want pink. So you want pink, so you can just get a pink, something like that. Pink, and let's say maybe uh, maybe some other color, maybe green. Right, green will look more beautiful, like this. See, this is how you will get a pie chart. Right. Right. Is it clear, everyone? Yes or no? Right. Now, internal homework. Please try to internal homework. 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 Please try to do it for all the batsmen. Please try to do it for all the batsmen. It's not that much tough. Total run, total boundary and sixes, subtract it, other run, and make the plot. Right. Batsman. Right. Right. Simply do it for complete data frame. Complete data frame. This is the understanding. Just try it out, guys. Everyone, you should try it out. Right. Right. Should we raise the bar now? Right. Let's raise the bar. This is going to be very interesting. Now, this time, right, this time, I want to make a plot. Let's say I want to make a plot, but make it look more attractive. Right. How? Right. So, what I will do here, right, I will add more parameters here, right? First thing I want is to show some difference between these things, these plots. So what I will do, I will add some value. So I'll just write explode. I want to explode this particular plot, right? Now you will provide the value, right? The number of categories that are there. So here 3, so you will provide, let's say 0.2, 0.3 maybe, and then let's say 0.4. So these are the values. Now here you will put explode is equals to explode, right? Simple. And after that, shadow is equals to true. Shadow is equals to true. Now, the moment you do shadow is equals to true, this will look more beautiful like this. No, it is not that beautiful. So maybe I will just decrease this 0.01 and then let's say 0.02. And let's say you want to focus on, or let's say, 0.0 only. Let's say 0.0, but you want to focus on Python. So let's make it 0.02 and this is 0.01. Now let's see. So you want to focus more on Python, just increase the value little bit more. See, this is now looking very beautiful, and this is here shadow as well. So here also you can just put 0.01, right? It will look like this. Right? Not only this, if you want to increase your radius, so you can also increase the radius. Radius is equals to, let's say radius is equals to simple 1.5. So let's say now this plot has become more bigger. See how beautiful now it looks like, right? Is it clear, everyone? Yes or no? Right? Yes or no? Right? Everyone, so far so good, right? Right? Now, guys, right? This was about pie chart. Should I raise the bar more? Right? So let's go ahead with some more other plots. But this time again, right, you don't need to worry about that what you have understood, what you have not understood, right? You don't need to worry about that, right? Right, right. I will be helping out at a later stage, right? Right. But as of now, you don't need to worry about the true meaning of what is that plot. So now the next plot that we are going to see is box plot, right? You don't need to worry about what is box plot. In statistics, we are again going to study this, right? Now this time data is this, uh, data is, let's say, uh, maybe let's say 1 2 3 1 2 and let's say 9, right? So now to understand the distribution of the data, you can make a box plot, right? Right. Right. So now, how to make a box plot? What is the meaning of this box plot? As of now, again, I will repeat it. You don't need to worry about this. Right. Right. So here you can just write plt dot box plot, plt dot box plot, and just pass the data. Right. It will give you some sort of distribution like this. So 1, 2, or let's say I will just put 5. Right. 5 is there, so 6. 6. So this is the now some sort of data. So write plt.show. So what actually happens, what it is showing, if you try to understand the arrangement of the data, it simply means 1 2 3 1 2. These are the distributions. So actually this is called as, again, you don't need to worry about that, I will be discussing again once more. This is called as lower whisker, lower whisker, right? This is called as upper whisker, upper whisker, right? This is your median value, median value. And this thing, this data point, right, right, very far from this upper whisker, or any data point which is very far from the upper whisker, that is your outlier. Similarly, below this, that will be your outlier, right? Right. What is outlier? Outlier is extreme values. Extreme values. I will talk about it mathematically. You don't need to worry about this. So as of now, just see the plot. So here, if you see, right here, 6 is extreme value, and let's say -5. Let's see how it looks like. See, both are extreme values. So maybe -3, and let's say sorry, 4. Okay. No. So this is not done. This is done. So these are two outliers. Right. 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 Now, fine. Fine. Right. Right. Fine. Here I have one question. Right. 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 Among Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli, among Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli, who is more consistent? Who is more consistent? This time, I am not expecting that you guys will answer this. But among Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli, who is more consistent? If someone asks you this type of question, right, 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 right. So in these type of questions, you should make a box plot. First, filter Kohli and Rohit Sharma, and then make a box plot. Consistent in terms of runs. In terms of runs, it is very obvious that inconsistent it means in terms of runs. That's it, right? Because the data is also not that much rich that you can just think of anything else, right? 4 and 6 means runs. That's it, right? Now, if you make a plot out of it, so here if you'll see, this is the plot, right? So runs per match that you have here. Now, if you see here carefully, right, who looks more consistent, right? Right. If you see Virat Kohli looks more consistent, right? Why Virat Kohli is more consistent? See the spread, right? So what is the insight? Insight, Virat Kohli, insights, Virat Kohli looks more consistent. 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 Got it, everyone? Yes or no? Right. 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 Anyone has any other questions to ask here? Asraf says how? See the distribution. Obviously, I haven't taught the mathematics, but higher this box, player is more consistent. You can understand this way, right? What is the meaning of this? Whoever knows this, so basically, this is nothing but distribution of the data into 4 parts: Q0, Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. If this spread is higher, it means a lot of many matches Virat Kohli has scored very good score. But this is small. Let's say Q0, Q1, Q2. It means a lot of many scores, right? Someone has not scored as compared to this plot. This is the ultimate understanding. But as of now, think the length of this, because on the y-axis it is on the same scale. Clear, Asraf, to some extent. I'm not expecting that you should be knowing 100%, understanding 100%, because this box plot will come in the statistics chapter. Right, right, right. So this is the understanding. Right, right, right. Should I move ahead, guys, now? Right, to another plot. Right, right. Now, right, we have seen a lot of plots, right? Now we have seen a lot of plot, right? Right, right. One more plot that I will show you, right? So let's say there is one violin plot, right? So again, this you again don't need to worry about that, but plt dot violin plot. So violin plot, it does the same thing, right? Let's say data, or let's say df Kohli, I will just write df Kohli run, right? Df Kohli run, right? Almost it does the same thing, right? So you don't need to worry about this, right? Right. So this also shows the distribution of the data. It is weird that this is the distribution, but yeah, this also show the distribution of the data. Again, while in plot, we will try to understand this at a later stage. As of now, just see that okay, these are also some of the plots that can be made. That's it. That's it. Right. That is the only thing that you need. Right. Sajal says all this type of violin plot and box plot, which type of analysis? This is univariate analysis. One feature at a time, right? One feature runs per match, right? Here, Virat Kohli run, right? You can just consider. By weight is also possible. Two features at a time also is possible. No need to worry about that. But yes, as of now, just consider univariate analysis. Right, right, right. Now, this is right the this plot is over now. Now let's move ahead to other plot. So we have one plot that is 3D plot. So we will talk about 3D plot now, right? So we will talk about 3D plot, right, and slowly, right? Just a second, guys. Right. हाँ कौन कौन I will come at 9 9 10. Okay. Okay. So guys, let's see. Sorry for the interruption. So yeah, but anyway. So now we have seen this violin plot. Right. Very good. Not a problem. So we have seen this violin plot and lot of things. Right. Right. Now we are going to see right some 3D plot, some surface plot, and all of these things, right? So we are going to see a lot of things, right, as of now. So we are now getting inside the advanced Matplotlib visualization, right, right. All of these things again will be advanced Matplotlib visualization. Now this will be raising the bar in true sense, right? So be ready. Now I want you guys to be more energetic, because this is going to be a lot of more fun actually, right? A lot of more fun, right, right, right. So now I will now load a data set. Actually, there is one data set given by Tanya as well, but I will see that. Tanya, I will just use that data set somewhere else. But now, guys, get no recharged, because this is going to be again more fun, because now we are moving towards the ultimate no raise the bar thing, right? Right. So let's see it. Let's see it. So the first thing, right now, advanced, advanced, advanced Matplotlib, and plots, and plots. So I will start with right, right. I will start with right. Uh, what should I start with? So maybe I will start with uh, tips dataset. It's a SNS dot load dataset, dataset. So SNS dot load dataset. Okay. Import Seaborn. Import Seaborn as SNS, and then SNS dot load dataset. Oh, SNS dot load dataset, and then I will put this tips dataset. So most probably very good. So this is a tips data set. Now I will make it like this time. I will just keep it tips. Tips is equals to this, and tips data set already we have seen earlier as well. Now, very good, very good. So let's start looking at this. Right. First, I want to understand the relationship between total bill and tip. So what I will do, I will simply write plt dot scatter. See here, plt dot scatter, and then I will just say that tips, total bill, total bill, total bill. Here we have total bill, and then I will just put a total bill, something like this, and then total bill, and then I want to put it total bill, and then we have tips. Then we have in this tips, we can just put tip. So tip is there, right? So tip is there. Very good. So this is a scatter plot that we are going to see it. So tips, what is happening here? Why I have given this? So this is a scatter plot. Not a problem. This was a normal scatter plot, right? Instead, at the max, what you are going to do, max what we are going to do, you will have plt.x level, plt.x level. So x level we have total bill, total bill, plt total bill, plt.y level. At max, what you are going to do here, you can just have you know uh, tip. So let's say tip, and then finally plt.show. This is something that we have seen. Now I am raising the bar, right? Right. Now what I will do, I will use something like this. Color is equals to, I am saying color. Color is equals to, right, 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 time. I will use color is equals to time. So here I will just write tips, tips, and then I will just put time. So here if I just put time, obviously this tips time. Oh, okay, no worries. So what I will do, size. Let's say I will use size, right? So what I will do, I will use size. Now if you see, these are different size of the people, and based on the different size, you have different color coding. Why time was not working? Because it is dinner. These are numbers, right? You can make it work, right? If you convert these into some numbers, you can make it work. Not a problem, right? You can make it work. But as of now, let's say this is the thing. Now, moving ahead, you want a color map. Color map. So there can be multiple types of color map. See here, color map. There can be color map. There will be some values you will get. So color map, right? So this is some image color map. Whatever you want, you can just get it. Some from RGB, right? Right. So here you cannot get it. So maybe what I will do, plt.scatter. I'll just Google it out. plt.scatter. Then we will get some color map values. So if you just go ahead, palette hue, so there should be color map. Okay, right, right, right. So there should be, what is this, this is Seaborn. Why this is Seaborn, right? It should be Matplotlib, Matplotlib scatter plot, Matplotlib, Matplotlib scatter plot, scatter plot. So I just want the scatter plot of Matplotlib, and here you will get marker color map. So there is color map, and there are like lot of color maps, right? So you can just Google it out, search it. There will be a lot of color map, right? If you see here, these are the color maps, backends, lines, something like that, whatever it is. I don't even remember that. There are some options, color map. Where are the color maps here? So, but anyway, the point is there will be a lot of color maps that you want, right? So here you can either give any value, some, let's say, hex color map. Let's see it, hex color map, or let's say hex color map, right? So here you can just put any values maybe. So let's say this is your color map. I will just copy this and try to look at this. So you will just pass like this, right? Okay, 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 is not valid. So you can use this much, this color maps. Very good. So ideally I have got it. So maybe I can just use pink. So I will just use pink, right? Or anyone, whatever you want to use, you can just use it. Or here if you see B, U, Z, R, oranges are. These are different color maps. Pastel one, right? What to use? Now I am confused. Set 3. Set 3 is very cool. I have used earlier. So now I will use set 3. In EDA, I have used a lot of set 3. So now I will put set 3, right? Set 3. These are the different color mapping option. Thankfully, right, I was not getting on the official documentation, but yes, I have got it. So you can just I will just put it color map, various color map, various color map. You don't need to remember that. You don't need to remember this. So I have just put this color map, right, 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 done. Now moving ahead, right, let it be the color map. So now if you execute this, this looks so beautiful like this, right? Now you can also increase the alpha or decrease the alpha. So alpha is equals to 0.8, right? So if you see, this is the color, right, right, right. Not only this, you can have different color maps. So this is your set 3. Maybe you can have, right, right, this color map, jet. See here, set 3, set 3, set 3 is also a color map, right? Whatever you want, you can use different color map. But now here one more thing, right? One more thing. How to identify which values are there? Can we identify this? Yes, you can do that also. So here you can have plt dot, see here, color bar. So this plt dot color bar will help you to get a color bar. So what happens now? We'll first define my people, like I am so something like that, or counter set with counter. Okay, no mappable font. Pl dot color bar. Okay, okay. Okay, no worries, don't worry about this. So I just wanted to have some color bar here, right? Something which says that this color is of this color is of this, but I have other option. I can just do that as well. So you don't need to worry about that. I know how to do that, right? Right. So this is the first thing that I wanted to show you. Next next right, next, can I increase the size? So plt dot, let me last time color bar. Okay, bigger width. No mappable was found to use for color bar creation. Why it is there? There will be color bar, creation, but we don't need to do that, right? Right. Mhm. Right. Mm. Okay. One thing I can do, right? Mhm. Oh, guys, don't worry about that. I will just do this with some color bar at a later stage. But anyway, this color bar, what I have to do? There you have to make a mapping. You have to just make a mapping, right, with some variable that okay, this is the color bar mapping that you want, right? Actually, this color bar mapping I wanted to have with this C tips size only, but anyway, leave it as it is, right? I will just put that in the code. So here you get a beautiful plot like this. Now can I increase the size of this? Yes, now you can increase the size as well. So how to increase the size? Very simple. You can have plt dot figure. So here you can just write plt dot figure and just put figure, and then just put fig size. So fig size is equals to, let's say, something like this, 15 comma 8. So this figure size will increase like this, right? Right, right. Now moving ahead, fine, this is something that we have done, right? Right. One more thing, annotation, right? So we had seen that annotation earlier as well, right? How to annotate, that we already have seen in the last lecture, so you don't need to worry about this, right? Right, right. Now there are few plots that I want to show you guys, and that's very interesting plots, right? Right. So how, what are those plots? I will just show you. So I will start with first 3D plots and then move slowly to other things. So 3D plots, 3D plots. So what are the 3D plots? So here I have some numbers. So let's say x is equals to np dot random, np dot random dot ran. So we have this 20 numbers, right? Then we have y is equals to np dot random, right, dot ran, random dot ran, and again we have 20 numbers. And then we have JAD is equals to np dot random, random, and then we have np dot random. Then here we'll put again 20 numbers. Now what I'm going to do, fig is equals to plt dot figure, plt dot figure. So this is your figure, and now I want to make a 3D plot. How can I make a 3D plot? Fig dot add subplot. So fig dot add subplot, you can just put projection is equals to 3D. Projection is equals to 3D. Right? And then this will be your AX, and AX you have AX dot scatter. AX dot scatter x comma y comma z, and c is equals to, maybe let's say, read. Now if you just make it z equals to random dot rand, I missed it, rand. Now if you, array, why I have this spelling mistake? So this is your 3D plot, right? Right. This is a beautiful 3D plot, right? Right. 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 Can you please add the legend, please? Yes, please do add the legend as well. Not a problem. Just put the label and start adding the legend. Right. 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 So this is your 3D plot. So how do you add legend? You guys already know, right? So here you can just put the legend, and here you have to find the labels, right? So here labels you can just write, or let's say here maybe plt dot. So maybe I'll just put here legend, legend, and then here label, 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 label is equals to tip size. So I don't, right, right, tip size, and then we will just, lizard is not defined. Okay, label legend is not defined, so I'll just plt dot legend, what happened. So plt dot legend, right? So this will look like this, 0 2 3 4, something like this, right? So you are able to now see this, but actually this is different, but this is a long list, but again you don't need to provide this. But anyway, so this is how you can add the legend, and these are different values, right? Right, of different size, 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. So all of those have been given, and since you have used a color mapping here, that's why it is giving a lot of numbers. So it will not make much sense here to as add the legend here. If you direct make any scatter plot without this c, then you can just have it, but it doesn't make sense to put it here legend, right? So this is your 3D plot, right? This is your 3D plot, right? Right. Now, guys, again, we have one thing more that is called as area plot. Area plot. Area plot. This is also very interesting. Area plot. To be very honest, I don't even remember the code always, right, of this area plot. Most of the time, I just copy paste this code, right? This area plot. What is this area plot? This is also called as sometimes as stacked bar plot. Stacked stacked area plot, not bar plot, stacked area plot, right? Right. So why it is used? To check or to show how various quantitative factors quantitative factors have changed have changed over time, right? Right. Right. This is something where you can use this stacked area plot or area plot, right? Right. Right. So to show how various quantitative factors have changed over time, right? Right. 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 As a part of whole, or let's say changed over time while highlighting highlighting while highlighting, right, how they all work together, they all work together to form whole, to form whole. Now guys, don't try to remember this code or something like that, because it is not, you know, uh, what to say, not uh, you know uh, easy to remember. Right. Just you can check it out, this code. So I will just show you this code. Here I have this, you know, the code that gives you the area plot. So I'll just copy this, and then here I will just put it like this. So this is your area plot. And now if you see this, the area plot looks like this, right? This area plot looks like this, right? Right. 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 Now, what is the understanding of this? I will just talk about this, right? So here, one more thing, what I will do, I will start with 2021, and then I will move to year 2023 and 2017. So to show you, right, this plot is here. Very good. Starting from 2017, I wanted this. Now, here if you see 2017, 18, 19, 20, 21. So these are the values. Category 1 of an item, category 2 of another item, category 3 of another item, and these are the years. For each year, these are the values: 20, 25, 20, 30, 28, 35, and so on, right? Now what happens as a part of whole, right? This is a whole, and among this, what is the contribution of category 1? This is the color. Category 2 and category 3, this is the understanding. So if you see category 1, the value of 2017 is around 35. See, so category 1 value of 2017 is 35. So that's how you look at the values, right? Right. Right. This is the understanding. So now, for example, this category 2 2017. So category 2 2017, it is 25. Now if you subtract this 35 to, let's say, 60, almost it will be 25. Exactly, it is 25, right? And this is how the value you are able to see. So it helps you to check the values of individual values as compared to the total, right? And this is how the plot looks like, right? So Sajil is saying give the code. I will just provide you the code, but don't try to actually, use memorize this or use this. It depends on you, whatever you want. But this is like ultimate depth of the code, right? Ultimate depth of the plot that Matplotlib offers to you, and this is why I thought that to have this as well, right? So this is the understanding, right? Right. So far so good, guys, everyone, right? Everyone, so far so good, right? Right. 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 One more piece of code is there for 3D plots, right? And this 3D plot is actually you know again, this is, right, a very big 3D plot. Here some data points has been plotted, right, with some line or curves, right? So here I will just show you, but again, you don't need to memorize again this. So these are the 3D plot, that cool 3D plot you can make using Matplotlib, right? See here. So these are the values, right? These are the values, and this is a curve in 3 dimensional. How it has been made? Very simple. Here add subplot projection equals to 3D, that already you have seen here. And after that, you have X, Y, and Z value with different colors, right? Why I am not typing? Because this is just to impress the student. But how many times you will use? No, any times you are going to use this, right? Right. But still, just to show you, okay, these are the plots also possible. You can have this, right? Right. 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 Another one more example of this plot is your shaded and not shaded part. So you can just get this a stair type of plot, something like this, right? Right. Right. See here, this type of plot, right? Right. These are the cool plot. This looks like very cool, but you know, I don't think there is any use cases of these plots, right? So, guys, anyone has any questions so far? Right? Anyone has any questions? So far we have almost reached to the end of, right, end of the plot. Now the last plot, that is your contour plot, right? So this contour plot is also, right, very very interesting. But again, this plot, right, this plot is something that you don't need to again worry about this, that how it, you know, how it can be made or how it looks like. Basically this is something, you know, you don't need to worry about this contour plot. And contour plot, we will be having more discussion in Seaborn, right? Right. So this is another plot where we have different name of units: x value, y value, and z value. Jyoti says how to interpret 3D plot. Take any point, you will be having three components: x, y, and z. This is your interpretation. That's it. Right. 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 But again, this plot also you will rarely use. Don't worry about that, that where it will be used or something like that. Right. 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 SR about sets. What is the meaning of this SR about sets, Jyoti? One thing, I don't know. I should show this or not. Uh, okay. 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 Shades or color doesn't matter. Don't worry about that. Shades or color doesn't matter. Uh, okay, I will show you guys. Don't worry. I will show you, because I don't want you guys to, you know, think that these are the left things or these are the left things. So basically, there will be a topic in machine learning called gradient descent, right? So if you see here, gradient descent optimization. If you just Google it out, optimization, right? Right. So there will be a few very cute plots. See, these are the plots. Are you able to see this? Right. See, this is the plot. Right. Right. This is very interesting. Right. Now let's say I want to make this plot. Can I make? I don't know. Right. Let's try to do this. Right. Right. So let's say we have uh, 3D surface plots. 3D surface plots. Surface plots. So these are called as surface plots, and this is three-dimensional in nature. So x is equals to np dot line space. So np dot line space, and here I will just put any value whatever you want. So let's say maybe from minus 8 to, let's say, 8, right? We have these values, and maybe let's say you want 150 data points. 150 data points. Similarly, y, you want 150 data points again, right? Right. Right. Now guys, if you remember, right, I had this explained you one concept: numpy mesh grid. Mesh grid. Numpy mesh grid. Now you will just pass x and y. So what it will give you? It will give you some coordinates. So what is this np dot mesh grid? Right. So it gives you a matrix. Right. So if you just Google it out, np dot mesh grid. Right. 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 Return a tuple of coordinate matrices from coordinate vectors. So this is something that I wanted to show you, right? So this will give you one array representing the coordinates of a grid. So it will give you multiple grids, right? A small square brackets, right? So here I will just copy this and put it here, right? Already we had discussed in numpy, but even if not, very small concept, it gives you the coordinate np dot mesh grid, and with x and y value it will give you all the coordinates here, if you see, right? Now fine, we have these coordinates here. X coordinates it will be, and y coordinates it will be, right? So if you see here, this is just the way it is shown. But let's say here I will just write xx, right? Xx and yy, right? So these are some coordinates that you get in data, right? Now, using this, I can have a z-axis value as well, some random value. It doesn't matter. X, x multiplied by let's say two. Let's say x multiplied by two plus y multiplied by two. Anything you do square cube, I don't care. So here you get some value, right? Right. Very good. Now, if you see, right, uh, what I've done, why? Right. So here if you see now xx dot shape. So here 72 rows 150 columns, yy dot shape 72 rows 150 column, and z dot shape you will find 72 rows 150 column. Fine. Now we are going to make a surface plot. To make a surface plot, what I will do, plt dot figure. First thing, that is plt dot figure, then put fig size is equals to some value, that is 12 comma let's say 10. Now this will be your figure. So this will be your figure. This is your, let's say, figure, right? Now I want to make a subplot the same way I had made above. Plt.subplot projection is equals to 3D. This should be 3D. So for each 3D plot, you will just write like this: projection is equals to 3D. This will become your A axis equals to like this. And now you can make ax dot plot surface. So ax dot plot surface, and then you can pass all the value xx yy and z, and then color map, whatever color map you want to use, set 2, or let's say, or set 3, or virides, or anything. There are a lot of values that we have seen, right? In EDA you will see a lot of color map I will be using, right? And now here this will be your p, this is your picture or p, whatever you want to put. And now you can just have fig dot color bar. So color bar with this p. So this color bar here you will be able to see this, and this looks like this. This is interesting. This is you got like this. Then maybe what I will do, wait a second. So I'll take a square component, and then you will see very interesting thing. And now see it, right? See it, right? See it, right? Now this is not exactly like this, but enough. Maybe I will just use another viridis, right? Right. See. Right. This is a surface plot with x square, y square, and z value, right? Right. Even in fact, if I just write z square, right, something like this is more flat. But let's say here I will just put only z, then this looks more beautiful. So this looks more beautiful, right? And now this is how it looks like, right? Right. 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 This is your surface plot. One more thing, what I will do here, see what I'm going to do. So here I will just change the z. So z is equals to maybe np dot sine of xx, and plus np dot cos of yy, and let's see it how it looks like. So this is done. So this is how it looks like. See, so beautiful. I cannot rotate it, but yeah, very beautiful. Here we can have this plot, right? One thing more, so let's make it more beautiful. uh, let's see it, 100, right? Right, like this. Or I will just put here minus 20 to 20, and then minus 20 to 20. Now let's say it some range of values I wanted to put. Yes, the higher the range of values, it more turned it will be, and here it will look like this, right? More this type of things is there, right? So you see here, this is something I wanted to replicate, and this is something I wanted to replicate, and this is how you see it. Maybe even if I just put it minus 10 to 10, right? 10, and then here I will just put 10 to 10, right? And then right, right. So mass grid is 2 to 2. It will like this. Now this is there. Very good. It looks far beautiful, that more than required. Y is equals to line space. Where it is, y equals to np dot line space. Mhm. Oh, this is the mistake. Why have it in this, right? So this, okay, this is now, this looks good. So that was the value I had put it. So that's why I was saying that there is some problem with it. Minus 20, 20. So this is something that I wanted, and now if you see it, this is looks like this, right? Even if you put it thing I had put earlier, right? This is the line. Okay, this is the plane, simple plane. Now if you see it, this is how the things look like now. So this you see minima, and this is maxima, right? This is minima and maxima, all the data points like this and like this, right? So this would be all, I guess, for today's class. That would be all for today's class, guys. If you guys really, want to explore, you guys can explore it. This will look more beautiful the moment I start putting a three-dimensional interactive plot using Seaborn, right? Right. So this is all about, you know today's class. We have seen a lot of plots, guys, right? We have seen a lot of plots, to be very honest. Only one plot that is left, that is heat map, that we are again going to say it. So but this marks the end of Matplotlib. Anyone has any questions as of now? What is your, Sajil says, Bhaiya, will you teach this in ML? Yeah, yeah, don't worry about that. We will talk about this plot again. Right, right. Anyone has any questions so far? Guys, last few plots, you don't need to memorize this, right? So that would be all for today's lecture, actually, right? So I will now just set the, right, right. I will just, set it. So basically, stop the recording, right? And then if you guys have any uh, doubts, please go ahead and ask the doubts if you have any.